Hello guys, I'm G here, and how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Anyway, I'm gonna get right to the point. So this time of year, it's a lot of baking. So my other request right now is for some chocolate chips cookies. And guys, these are made with both bitter chocolate and some sweet, semi-sweet chocolate. And this is a easy recipe, guys. I'm gonna use the hand mixer. You don't have to use your mixer, you could just mix it up, but I'm gonna use the hand mixer. So right now, guys, we have here, and like I said, I pull out all my recipe. So I'm not gonna. Okay, so we need 1 cup of butter. We have that here, and we need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. So like folks, this is not for diabetic. This is for people who love their and for something, folks, once you're using the bitter chocolate, it sort of cancels out a lot of the sweet. So it's 3/4 cup of brown, and that's not a lot of sugar. So but anyway, I'm saying this is not for a diabetic person. This is for people who, and it's not very sweet. So we need 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, because these are cookies, folks, so they have to be sweet. Okay, so 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, and we're going to be using 3/4 cups of brown sugar. And this is a brown packed sugar. We're using 3/4 cups, and these are, and folks, how much cookies you're gonna be eating, right? You have 1 or 2 cookies, that's it. And like I said, this is not for anybody with diabetes. This is for just for regular people. Okay. So folks, you know what? I have to beat up the butter by itself first. So I'm just gonna take the sugar out. I have to cream the butter first. I just made a mistake right there. So I try to get as much sugar out as possible. So I will be creaming the butter first. I do this so many times, sometimes you forgot, folks. So right now, let me just cream up the butter. And I'm using my hand mixer right here. Let me just plug it in. So it's easier that way if you cream the butter first. And you have the butter at room temperature, folks. So that will be much better. And you have to be careful because the hand mixer splat around. It's splattered around so much. Gotta get the butter really creamy. Okay, folks, so the butters got creamy, and I'm gonna add the sugar right now. And I cream these two together. Then afterward, I'll add the eggs. Okay, so here we go. I don't want to do it too close, guys, so make all that noise where you are. So this blend splattered stuff all over. It's easier to use, folks, but it just splattered. And you have to use a really deep dish for it. But the standing mixer, I can't bother with it for just something simple like this. So I'm gonna add the eggs in right now. Okay, I'll just scrape it down. Scrape it down. think I'll give it a little bit of whisk. You could get a little bit okay. This thing is so I'm gonna add the eggs in right now, and that should lively up things a bit. Okay. Okay, let's see now. Much better. The moisture makes it much better. Alright. And you just scrape it down. So it blends evenly. Nice and creamy, that's it. Okay, there you go. That's the consistency you want to get. Okay, that's it for all the noise. Okay, so this is it right here, and in it we're gonna add a tablespoon and a half. How much vanilla? Okay, 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla. Then that we can just mix up with the hand. And this is real vanilla extract, folks. So 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla. That's 1.5. Vanilla. Okay, we're not going to use any almond extract today. And folks, this recipe called for about 1.5 cups of chocolate, but these guys want a lot of chocolate in their stuff, folks. Okay, so this is the, so I'm gonna do the dry mix quick, and then I'm gonna put it to the fridge for a little while, for about half an hour afterward, and then I put them in. This pretty easy to bake, folks. I don't know, I like while I'm working I have to have a clean surface, you know, and that thing's flooded all over the place from the hand mixer. Okay, I think it's 2.25 cups of flour. Water. Okay, this is a quarter. So we need 2 cups, 2.5 cups of flour. And this is, you want to make sure you level it, okay? Because in baking, you want to get it precisely. Yeah. Otherwise, everything will be thrown off. So you level this out. And as usual, folks, save your flour. So that's 1 cup. all-purpose flour, folks. Just plain all-purpose flour. And as usual, just level it off. Make sure you get exactly a cup. Okay, like that. See that? That's a cup. So that's 2.5 cups. This is a quarter. Where's my what is this? Say 2.25 cups. So I have the right cup. And again, you just level off quarter cup, and there you go. Okay. And a little messier. Not to worry, to get that clean up. And the eggs, folks, when you at least when I crack my eggs, I just take the ligament out and add a little bit of lemon juice to it. And when you bake, you won't taste any egginess or any rawness. That's how you do it. Take that thing in it, we call it the high, and that's where most of the rawness is, in that ligament right there. And you beat and you put a little bit of lemon juice in your eggs, and you're good to go. Because folks, anything I bite into and it tastes eggy, raw, I can't eat it. It's like I'm ready to puke. And this is how I grew up seeing my grandmother doing it. You take the ligament out. We call it the high backbone. That's where they say the rawness is. So, okay, so I have that there now, and okay. Where's the baking? Oh, I have a teaspoon of baking powder here. How much? A teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, folks, not powder. Baking soda. And a half a teaspoon of salt. That's water. I'm just going to use a quarter, folks, because my butter is salted, okay? Instead of half, I'm just going to use a quarter because I'm using salted butter. So, well, if you're a person who loves your salt, go for it. But anyway, I'll leave that in the description there so you can. And I'm just going to save this and just mix up everything together. And this, when you do your flour like this, folks, they can come out very nice. So, folks, you know, I'm always gonna touch the politics. Over the news from Jamaica, this is the Minister of Health. Son is in the import business, and folks, they catch this guy's importing rice, and thank goodness they caught it. A whole ton of plastic rice, guy. I don't know if they arrest him or not, but you know, the father get away with everything, so why shouldn't he? So, folks, let me put it to you in back home there, folks. A lot of these stuff you're getting and in Jamaica right now is just pure cancer and diabetes. Folks, I saw Cola Smith, and I just call the name because people, you know, not to because I love his show. And he did a show yesterday. They do a lot of meat cooking. And he did a show, and on the show, folks, 100 chicken legs. And I was looking at those chicken legs, and they look like turkey. So someone, I was watching a documentary, and there's many of them showing now. What they do, they inject the steroid in the leg of the chicken and in the breast. So that blows up the chicken. You get big chicken leg and big chicken breasts. Some of those chicken breasts look like turkey breasts. So, folks, once that into your system, all that steroid growth hormone that will make the chicken grow faster, you end up being sick, you know. And in Jamaica right now, I know that, you know, everything is whether they say it's cheap or not, coming from China, and this is what people are going for. But I read a lot now about illness in Jamaica, and so many people right now end up with cancer and diabetes and all of that. And even the chicken back that they get in on these documentaries, they're showing you that sometimes they're in America, and folks, I'm not lying, 25 years in the freezer, and all they do, they take them out and they're a chemical that they're injecting them, and they look very fresh. And you know, almost everything is being imported in Jamaica right now, and this is what people are going to the supermarket and think, you know, that they're but I just want to say to my Jamaican people, try to get back to basic eating from the land, plant your fresh food and vegetable, folks, because this is the minister's son is importing in. Can you imagine? This is the health minister, the minister of health son, and is doing, and it's because they're lucky they caught it. So it's all over the news and all over YouTube, you know, and you don't hear the minister come out and say anything. So people in Jamaica, be careful and be vigilant about what you eat in those stores, folks. Be careful, because you know, it's a sad thing. And remember, folks, in Jamaica, you have the hospitals out there, it's like, you know, so people try plant. You have you know, place to plant something, plant some food, plant some vegetable, and stay away from a lot of that supermarket food. I just thought I'd pass that on. And they said even when you find the rice in the store, what they do, they could even repackage that into fancy package, basmati rice and all of that, and it's plastic. This has been going on for years, but to see that the health minister's son is importing this in Jamaica, you know, it's sad. It's sad. You can't get any sadder than that. So, you know, folks, so I'm gonna add my chocolate to the egg mixture to that right now. Okay, and I'm using, they said 1.5 cup, folks. I'm using a lot more than that. So I'm gonna start adding my flour right now, you know. And I'm sorry, folks, but when I see these things, you know, I care about my Jamaican people. I have to, and because a lot of people out there, folks, they have the phone and thing, and they're not using it to even. I call out there many morning and talk to people, and when I tell them stuff that happened out there, they ask me, when did that happen? And they're right there. So, folks, get off of TikTok and Facebook and tune in to what's going on, because it could save your life. Okay, folks? All right. As they say, enough talk. And as a matter of fact, folks, I heard that America is banning TikTok, so a lot of people gonna have to end up going to therapy. Yes, America said TikTok, because you know TikTok is owned by China. Well, all these years TikTok was there, it wasn't a spy operation. Now America said TikTok is a spy operation and they're gonna be banning it. So folks, I'm telling all you TikTok people ahead of time, go line up your therapist, because you're gonna need a good therapist. Because let me tell you something, some of the worst people I see on TikTok that behave, so I'm glad, I hope they ban it. Some of the worst people I see on TikTok is our own melanating people. The behavior is so disgusting. So if they ban it, I wouldn't blink an eye, you know. Some of the worst behavior coming from our melanated people on that platform. So good for Biden. Ban it, right? I couldn't care. That's something, maybe, you know what? It's gone. They would go and try to learn something, get some knowledge. You know, it's disgusting. When you watch our own people and that thing, folks, and the behavior, they just really, some of the behavior set us back, way back, the way our people behave on that platform. So I wouldn't miss it. And I'm sorry to say, who doesn't like it? And as my favorite thing is go take a flying leap, you know? Yeah. The thing about TikTok, what you see in North America and TikTok, China doesn't show any of that in their country. all the content, and I've seen this on documentary about it. It's a totally different thing the Chinese people show. They show mostly educational stuff, things like that in their country. Their people cannot do a lot of the stuff I see our people doing on TikTok. And that got to tell you that right there, folks. You know, what they think of us. As a matter of fact, there's a museum in China showing black people as monkey. Folks, you should check that out. Yeah, there's a museum in China that they have, and it's all showing us black folks that we are monkey and where we evolved from. So if you ever go to China, folks, go check out that museum in color. Okay, and I'm not bashing anybody, but it's what it is. Yeah, we need to conduct ourselves much better than we're doing, folks, because everybody just look at us like nothing, you know. So right now, folks, I'm just gonna put it in the fridge for about an hour or so, so let it get firm, and when I take it out, I'll just bake it. So this is it right here, all come together. See, lots of chocolate chips in there. It's a cup and a half. I put almost 2 because they say they want a lot of chocolate. This is for the kids, you know. So they said 2 cups, so I put 2 cups of, and we use both bitter chocolate, which is 100% real cocoa beans, and it's bitter, and that's a good one, folks. And I put half of milk chocolate, so it's half and half. So there you go. So folks, I'm gonna put this to the fridge, and I'm gonna leave it there for about an hour and let it get firm up, and after that then I'll take it out and I stick it in the fridge. So I'll come back and show you. Okay, all right. Hi guys, welcome back. The cookie's been in the fridge for about an hour. So right now I'm gonna be using a ice cream. I grease and flour my pan, and I'm using an ice cream cone just to make so this is hard enough right now, and I'm just gonna drop in about 7 centimeters apart. Okay, come on out. Come on. Why are you making me look bad? Did I leave it in too long? Ooh. Well, you can also use a spoon. So I'm not gonna, because I haven't used this ice cream thing for a while. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I'm just gonna by hand and make a couple balls, then afterwards, because I wanted them to be all even, you know. So I'm just gonna use my hands, because the ice cream thing doesn't seem to be working. Let me try again. Wow. Want to get nice big cookies, so I'm just gonna use my hands, and then you just go like that. Then you're gonna, yeah, because it's not working the way I want. I'm just gonna use a spoon. You could use a tablespoon, and you see right now it's easy. Yeah, that's why it's good to put them in the fridge. Yeah, see, because right now it's very. I'm just gonna put like 2. I don't think I'm gonna put 3. 2. I'm gonna use 2 if necessary, 2 cookie sheets. I want to get them almost the same size. Yeah, I'm gonna use about just 2 cookie sheets. I'm gonna use 2 because I'm just gonna space them out, because they're gonna explode. They're gonna get bigger. So, and I want to sort of get them almost the same size. That's why I love to do it with the ice cream. I don't know if I am 3 is gonna be too much. Let me see how much we all in the ice cream thing and measure it out. Okay. Let me just see. Something is wrong with it. Wow. Folks. And I wanted people to see how I do this, but for the life of me, it's not working. Well, folks, this would get them all at the same shape, but doesn't seem to be working, so I have to keep going with my hands. I tried, so maybe some might be a little bit bigger than some. I'm gonna try and get them as close as possible, as the same size as possible, but chocolate chip cookies, it doesn't matter. If you're doing like wafers now, vanilla wafers now, you want to get them the same size, right? So my scoop is not working, folks. I haven't used it for a while, so I have to pick up and probably get another one. It looks like it's stuck. I want to get them almost the same size. And this is it when you put them in the fridge, folks. You see they come out, leave them for an hour, and perfect. This is like when you buy the frozen cookie dough in the store, you know. So anyway, the kids not gonna matter what size for them. Probably the bigger they are, you know, it's the better. Kids love their cookies, and it's a treat for them right now during the holiday. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of baking for folks, and they just bring their stuff, they bring their chocolate chips and everything, and I just bake it. And like I said, folks, I just put it out there and I get the view. So it's a win-win situation. Back in the days, I used to love sweet stuff, yeah, but it's not a problem for me now. I can have a little bit of sweet and I'm good. I might have one of these cookies, one or two, and I'm good. Back in the day, folks, I could eat a lot of sweet stuff. I was addicted to sweet. But now I have that. I don't have the need for sweet stuff that much anymore. Now I mostly love my fruits, lots of fruits. Isn't that something, huh? Yeah, as you get older, I can never have too much fruits now, folks, and vegetable. Most nights, you know, you're not supposed to eat at night, but if I feel like something, I just go peel a cucumber, and it's like so good. Back in the day, nah. What do they say? You evolve as you get older. Yeah. And also when you get older, because this is why now I'm trying to shed. And it's harder now, folks, when you get older to lose weight. But it's still doable, you know, but you just go slow. You know, just do it slowly. No crash diet, or no going to like Oprah, going to what did she take, Nutrisystem or something like that, and then she shouted, "I'm never gonna be fat again." That was over 20 years, folks, and Oprah is still at it, selling diet snake oil. I saw she have a diet stuff up there now, some jelly beans or something like that, and I said, you know what, good luck to the fool who wanna fall for that. So folks, I just go like this with my hands and just press them out, and I hope I could press them out to the same size like that, because I floured the pan, so it should be okay. You just go like that. I think also it's good to put some flour over on the cookie, so it doesn't stick to your hand. Yeah, that was the trick. Let me get a little bit of flour and Sprinkle some over the cookies, and that way it doesn't stick to your hands, okay? And then you press. See? Yeah. Flour over and press. There. That's the trick. You put a little flour and you press it out. Okay. I think maybe this is going to be too crowded. Maybe I have to go 2-2. I will see. Put a little bit of flour and you press. Oh, I think you should put the flour on your hands too. And you get some more flour. And you just press down. There, on your hand, and you press. I think this is gonna be too crowded, folks, so I'm gonna take some out because I want them to bake. I don't want them to bake and end up attaching to each other, so I'm gonna take a few out, put them in a plate, and keep them in the fridge until I don't want to put in 2 trays at a time, so I'm gonna put 2 in a row right now. Just yeah. Okay, 2. I'm gonna just put, yeah, because these want them to get nice size cookies. There you go. I'm just gonna put about 6 inside here. Okay, that's that. 1 could go there, and then 1 there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these ones here. I'm just gonna leave it at this. I like to get them almost the same size. Okay, folks, I'm putting about 7 in the oven right now, and this is gonna be in for about 10. I forgot I have a pot in the oven. Lucky thing it's yeah, should go about 10-15 minutes. Oh, folks, and one more thing, what we do on it, you could stick a couple of the chips like that on top of the cookies, like that. You put a few chocolate kisses on top of your cookies like that, and that's just an extra. Yeah, you do that. You know, it's not optional, but it is very nice to do that. And the cookies bake on this burst on top. There you go. Put them like that. So when the cookies comes out, all that chocolate melts. So just put a few extra one on top like that. And these have in pieces of dark chocolate along with milk chocolate. Okay. So just put a few on there like that. So folks, these are going to go into the oven for about 10-15 minutes. Okay. They bake pretty fast. Yeah. Like that. I'm going to stick them in now. I don't want to keep these out for too long. Okay, folks, so these going to go to the oven. So when we get back, you will see the final result. So guys, the chocolate cookies are done. They come out very beautiful, crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. So here is one right here. Let me show you, folks. Try. Oh, these are so good. These are so good. You gotta try them. So that's another holiday for my friend. Good. Folks, these are so good. These are so good. Look, so soft. Look at that. Look at all the chocolate, folks. That is so good. That is a chocolate chip cookie. Well, anyway, folks, big up everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your continued support and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Somebody I said something and I'm trying to remember. Oh, Evelyn, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thanks for the support, Evelyn. And all the comment. Keep it coming. Keep the comment coming, folks. I love it. Okay, so big up Fire, Jeremy Hood, Solji, Helping the Needy. And just big up everybody. Marie and Mello. Big up yourself, okay? I can't remember what I was gonna say. Somebody said left a comment and I want to comment on it, but I can't remember. Oh, Jennifer Wiles, I think her name is. Yes, Jennifer, thanks for you're gonna you say you will subscribe to the channel. Thanks for that. And yes, you know, Slash Glenroy Dad, which we call Fire, that's his right name. He's a big supporter of my channel and I support him a lot. And that's what we have to do, and he's a very good friend of mine. So thanks for that nice comment right there. I'm Jennifer Wiles, I think it is. Okay, so big up yourself. All right, so everybody have a good evening. Take it easy, take care of yourself, stay warm, and peace.